What up, everyone? It's me, Jaden. Welcome back to another video by my own channel, by my own name. And we have breaking news coming out of the NFL today. We have two major breaking news. One of them we all know who probably gonna stay where he been all 17 of his years. The other thing, none of us I did not expect it to happen. We're gonna start with that. Russell Wilson. Well, the Seattle Seahawks have agreed to trade Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos for draft compensation. They did nice for Russell. I did not expect it to happen, and I don't even like this. Because I don't. Because I want to see Russell Wilson on the tender. I want to see him on the tender, like the Saints, like the 49ers, the Buccaneers. Teams like that. Maybe he can stay in Seattle. Go to a team like the Cardinals. I did not want to see him on the on the Denver Broncos. I did not want to see him on the team. I don't like the trade. Even though I can't do nothing about it, but still. I want to see him on the tender. On a real team. Not a team that have not been a good team for many years. Denver did play the Seahawks in the 2014 championship game. The Denver Broncos did play the Seattle Seahawks in the 2014 Super Bowl, and now it's Russell Wilson. They're going to Denver. They did a really nice trade. Who knows what's gonna happen to the Broncos? They have some weapons there. They have a weapon. They have a great coach. They have a bunch of weapons on the offense and defensive end. Great defense, great weapon on the offense. They needed a quarterback and a running back. They got the quarterback they need. They wanted to target Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers had agreed to. We'll talk about that later. And they need a running back, so they'll try to look for a running back too. If they need a running back, they'll be fully ready to go. And now you get the other breaking news. Aaron Rodgers had agreed to a 4-year, $200 million extension with the Green Bay Packers. The 38-year-old man is staying in Green Bay after he won out last year, and then they expected him to stay, and then a terrible ending to this year's playoffs, and now we wonder if he's gonna leave Green Bay. He's gonna stay in Green Bay. He's staying in Green Bay. Pretty amazing. So we still don't know what's going on with Devontae Adams, and we heard earlier today about the Buccaneers are targeting Devontae Adams. The Green Bay Packers are targeting Chris Godwin. So both teams are targeting the opposite receiver. The Green Bay Packers, there's one thing they need. There's three things they need to do. One, they needed to resign Aaron Rodgers. They got that done. Two, they need to resign Devontae Adams. And number two, they need to do a second receiver to put behind Devontae Adams. I did number one, they needed to resign Aaron Rodgers, and then they got that done. They need to resign Devontae Adams. And the third thing they need to do, they need a second receiver behind Devontae Adams, because the last 3 years, there's been so much pressure on Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, like all the pressure is all on one player. So they need a second receiver. So the Buccaneers are trying to re-sign Devontae, and they're trying to target Chris Godwin. If you didn't re-sign Devontae Adams and the dollar Chris Godwin, they will be in good shape there. You have Aaron Rodgers, you have Aaron Jones, the running back, AJ Dillon, a great coach, Devontae Adams, a tight end and Tunyon. You have Chris Godwin. You have you have a third awesome receiver in Allen Lazard. You have an awesome defense. But then you have all these weapons doing it for next year. That is gonna make Aaron Rodgers happy. They're resigning all the coaching staff people he wants to resign. They're doing everything to make him happy. And now all they have to do is to resign Devontae Adams and get a dollar like Chris Godwin. And then they'll be in good shape for next year. For them to win the championship. If they can do stuff like this, he is gonna be happy. And if they can get Chris Godwin and Devontae Adams and keep most of these guys they have, they help them went to the round they have went. Just imagine, I just can't better than Green Bay. They just done. I can't better than them. I didn't win the Super Bowl this year, but now you resign Devontae and the dollar Chris Godwin, and you have a dude with a receiver in Alan Woodard, a tight end in Tunyon, two great running backs in AJ Dillon, and Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. You have a great coaching staff, great offensive coordinator, great defensive coordinator, great defense, and all this. You did all this done. I just don't see how Green Bay not gonna win the championship. I don't see how it's not. I don't see how not gonna win the championship. And yet, go back to the Russell Wilson stuff again. The Russell Wilson is heading to Denver. That did make Denver a good team. Duh, duh. Duh, they make them a good team, and not only did they make them a good team, they make them a Super Bowl contender. And now Russell Wilson going to be competing with some good quarterback in that division now. That with Patrick Mahomes, that with Justin Herbert. He'll be playing another guy. I thought Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Oh boy, and you're putting Russell Wilson in that mix. Oh boy, the AFC going to be rolling. I think the AFC might be better than the NFC next year. Or to be putting down like Joe Burrow and Ryan Tannehill. I don't know that. I think the AFC is probably the more. I think the AFC is the more better, place now. I think the AFC is the better conference now. When you put Russell Wilson there, you take Russell Wilson out of the NFC. I think the AFC is more better. I think the NFC is the second better. And also, we'll be right back. Sorry about that, everyone, but get back to Russell Wilson. They did a great trade for Russell Wilson. They made Denver a real good contender. Oh yeah, they do. They beat him with sort of quarterback like that. And Aaron Rodgers, him staying with Green Bay, trying to reach on Devontae, trying to talk to Trey Dodson. Did imagine they can get Trey Dodson and Devontae on both on the same team to play with Aaron Rodgers? They will be scary. They are gonna be scary. But that's all we have today for this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and give the video thumbs up. And one more time, Aaron Rodgers, what do you think about staying in the mid? Do you believe it's finally going to be a year? Do you finally win the championship for the first time since 2010 if Russell Wilson and Seattle fan and Denver fan? What do you think about this Russell Wilson do? One more time, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and give the video thumbs up, everyone. And I'll give you see me do a part 1, 2, part 3 later. And one more time, bye everyone.